All right, we are streaming live here. How's everybody doing this afternoon? If you are here for Real Estate Tech Tuesday training, you're in the right place. We've been doing a weekly series on the different technology tools that agents use for their real estate business. And so last week we did YouTube setup of your channel, how to aesthetically make it look appealing, calls to action, where to set up different templates for the images and stuff like that. Today is going to be a follow-up to that, and it's going to be about video submission. How do I optimize my videos? How do I submit them and make sure that they get the most traction? Because that, let's face it, at the end of the day, that's why you do these. So you want as many people to see them as possible. So I'm David Harbour. I am with eXp Realty, but this is open to any agent anywhere that wants to learn about YouTube. So with saying that, full disclaimer, there's people that are doing much better at YouTube than I am. So I'm going to give you some of the introductory stuff, but it's probably better than 90% of what the agents are doing out there. It doesn't make sense for you to create any video content and then not have it be seen. So that's what we're going to do today. So with saying that, I am going to do a screen share, and we're going to start off. I'm going to show you what it is that I'm talking about for video submission. So you're here for Tech Tuesday and real estate. Let's get started. So I'm going to do a screen share, and I'm going to show you my screen for what we're doing here. Okay, so what you're looking at is my YouTube channel. Last week, we talked about how to set up the banner, how to set up your various social media sites on the right-hand side, how to aesthetically make it look, not only pleasing, but also calls to action, letting them know not only on a PC, but also on a mobile tablet or phone to see everything that you're doing as far as branding, okay? Now what we're doing is we're going to actually go to submitting videos. Now, the first thing is you can submit videos in a couple different ways. In the upper right-hand corner, you're going to see that there's an upload video. So say I want to create a video and I want to have it edited and I want to, put a bumper on the front and back of it, an intro and an exit. You can do that and then upload the video, or you can actually stream live, kind of like what we're doing now. And that video will get submitted to your YouTube channel. So those are two different ways that you can do it. I've seen successful agents do them both ways, okay? Obviously, the uploading the video has a little bit more polish. You might be able to get a higher resolution instead of the streaming. That's your choice. I don't care. So what we're going to be talking about today is the actual video submission. So for example, when you click upload video, what it's going to do is it's going to pull up the screen and it's going to say, hey, drag and drop a video right here. Now you can select the file or you can actually drop it right into this format, okay? And what will happen is it'll show up in your dashboard here. So now I've gone inside my dashboard. How do you get there? Very simple. I'm going to go to your channel in the upper right hand corner, okay? And then I can actually go to the dashboard here, which is where all of your video content is. So if you go here, you'll see on the right hand side, you'll do it again and it'll say your channel, your YouTube studio. If I click on that, it will, bada bing, bada boom, it'll pull up the tools that are necessary for helping you with editing that video. You'll go here to the dashboard. This is kind of a snapshot of all the subscribers that you have, the content, some of your most recent published videos, some of the latest comments, some of the more recent subscribers, okay? But on the left-hand side here, you're going to go to content, okay? And so right here, this is where you host all of your videos that get uploaded to your channel. And as you see up here, you have videos, then you have live, and these are all my live broadcast videos. And, you know, sometimes you get a handful of people, sometimes you'll get 17,000 people. It depends on what your content is and, you know, what you're doing. But the idea is to stay consistent, stay steady in how you're presenting these, okay? They just added this feature over here, which is posting of comments. So everybody who's a subscriber, you can actually post, and this will go out to all of your subscribers. Okay, so you can send images, you can do polls, you can do add additional videos and send it out to all of your subscribers, which is a pretty cool little tool. So going back here, I'm going to pick out a random video. Okay, let's see, one that I just recently did is, let's see, right here, Tech Tuesday. This one was last week's video. Okay, now when you create that video, it's going to bring you to this detailed section. Now, first, before I go there, I want to show you why it's important. So when you create a video, a lot of people will upload that video and then they won't have any content or call to action or anything that a consumer would want. Well, you don't want that, okay? When you see down here for the description, you want to have, you know, whether you're offering classes, you want to have links, you want to have your contact information, you want to have the proper SEO for that particular video so it gets sought after. So you really want to make sure that you're filling in all this information. All too often, people leave this blank or they put something very minimal. YouTube likes having a lot of information here. And so, you know, it categorizes it, it puts it into the logarithms and all kinds of stuff. So make sure that you're putting all of your content in here with links and phone numbers and contact information. That includes if you're doing virtual tours, the addresses and communities and, you know, how to see the property, etc. So that's why it's important, okay? Now, going behind in the details, this is where you actually set up the title. And it, you know, if you hover over the little question marks, it'll give you the information or kind of a description of what they're looking for. Catchy title can be hook viewers. We create stream titles. It's a good idea to include keywords your audience is likely to use when looking for streams like yours. So when somebody goes to click on up here and they're searching for a YouTube instruction or something, you want to make sure that you have that content in here for the title or the description. That'll help you get noticed. Okay, so first thing is make sure that you're filling out the title of your particular video in with something that references what you're teaching or what you have on that video that would make buyers, sellers, consumers, agents search for it. Next thing is put in as much description as possible. I think you're allowed up to 5,000 characters on here. Utilize it. Put as much as you can. Okay. The next one is scrolling down. Once you've uploaded that video, you're going to see that it'll pull up thumbnails of the actual video. So if I wanted to use this particular one, you can see, and it gives you an example in the upper right-hand corner of what it would look like. Or you can, you know, it gives you like 4 options. Or you can go and create one. And that is really, really easy to do by utilizing, boom, 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 my favorite, Canva. So you can actually go to Canva and now create different social media thumbnails that will go up for your YouTube. So today, let's see, this is today's. I haven't even uploaded it yet, but this will be the one that I created today. And they have templates for all this, guys. This is YouTube video submission. I'll do this, Real Estate Tech Tuesday training, and then I'll upload it right here. You can actually click on YouTube thumbnails, and it'll have hundreds of them. Now you have to have the pro version, I believe, with anything with the like this one right here. But there's enough free ones. You don't need that. Okay. This is where you can create those thumbnails to make it look eye-catching when you're uploading. Okay. And put some words in there to make people, grab their attention. The next one down is your playlist. Now, we talked a little bit about this last week, but a playlist is the categories on your actual channel. So you might have one virtual tours. You might have one on FAQs for buyers, FAQs for sellers. You might have real estate related company interviews, whatever it is that you want. These are like categories that you can put your videos in. So as you start to amass, for example, Tech Tuesday training, I'll have a playlist of all of the Tech Tuesday trainings. You can put a video in multiple categories. So for today's class, it's real estate tech training. Then I have live events. And I think I've got it for one other one. That's it for right now. And then you click done. You can put them, 3, 4, 5, whatever. Now down here, it's going to ask you, yes, it's made for kids. No, it's not made for kids. Put no, it's not made for kids. And I'll explain why. And it has nothing to do with, is it inappropriate content? It's going to allow you to put in cards and titles into your video, which is really very, very cool. So I'll show you. No, don't restrict my video to viewers over 18. So we don't have to worry about that. And the stream contains paid promotion. No. Allow automatic chapters, key moments. If you want to add some tags, this is a great place to add YouTube training. We can do EXP Realty. Put my name on here. I don't know. Just you can put various tags. This will help. Once again, YouTube will, look at that, and they'll help you with a little bit of traction with your videos. Okay. Recording date. You can put the recording date on there and stream location if you want. Okay. Keep scrolling down. What category is this in? Is it in travel? Is it in film? Is it in education? We'll put education. And then you can actually put what type of how-to level. It could be, intermediate, graduate, I don't know, other. And then is this an exam or a course? You can also allow all comments. You can hold potentially inappropriate comments for review. And then you can disable the comments, whatever you want, okay? And you can assort the comments, whether it's the newest on top or not. And then it says, show how many viewers like this stream, okay? So this is where you now, after you've filled in all this information, it's real important. On the right-hand side here, you're gonna see what visibility do I want? Do I want it private, which means I'm the only one, and if I share that link, only that person with that link can see it. Unlisted means somebody shares that link, could share it on, but it's not going to show up on my YouTube channel. So if you have something that is, something that you don't want the general public seeing, you can put it as unlisted. Public will be just that. Everybody can see it and they can search on it. And then the last one is, when do you want this video to go live? So you can actually, video will be private before publishing. You can actually put a date and time on here, and then it'll broadcast it up to your subscribers and make it live. All right. So I'm gonna not have that. Now, once I save this, this is going to open up 2 more categories down here. Actually 3. One is subtitles. So if I want, it'll actually translate any type of audio that I have into, words at the bottom of the video, which is pretty cool. So let's see. We'll wait a second here and see if it shows up. All is while typing. Boom, boom, boom. All right, I think we are streaming live on YouTube. Yep. All right, if you are here to learn about setting up your YouTube, you're in the right place. I'm David Harbour. This is Tech Tuesday in Real Estate. Okay, this is where you can actually put in, I'm going to stop this right here. This is where you can actually put in the words if you want. You can auto sync it where it'll actually sync with, I think, the questions, go back and the wording of it, and you can type it in if you want to. Okay, I'm gonna discard the changes there. The next one down here is called end screen. So at the end of your video, it's going to give you options here on what you can do. So it'll allow you to, once it's ended, this particular video, this video has ended, I can go here and I can designate which video I want as my next class. Okay, so I can specifically go in here and I can either do, this is playlist. So at the end of this particular video, it'll say, what playlist do you want, right? Or you can actually have it as an individual, discard the changes. You can have it as an individual video. So let's go to, I can do an individual video. I can do a playlist, or I can actually do a specific link that if I want to put that in there. So at the very end of the video, if I want to put a link saying for more info, or to, go start searching for homes, if you're looking for buyers and sellers, you can now put your website info at the end of that video. Pretty cool. All right, I'm going to save this. We have another one here, which is a little different than the end screen. These are called cards. So think of this as the video is going, and say I mentioned something about a community in a virtual tour, and I want to put a link in there about that community, I can do that right here. So if I have something going on and say I want to put a link in right when I mention something about the community, I can click here. I can put in the link, the video, anything with a hyperlink right into the video. Same thing here with video, playlist, or channel. So it's really, you're educating them, you're giving them information, you're entertaining them with your video, but you have the opportunity within your video to say, hey, click the link above and go to my next video training. And so it'll allow you to promote your next event. Or if you have, like I said, a virtual tour, you're doing a live virtual tour, and you want to say, hey, you want to see every home in the Loudoun real estate market? Click on the link above. That'll take you right to it. You have the ability to actually set all these up right in your video. So as you're moving along, but right here, okay, it'll allow you to play the video. Stop there. I'm going to put in a link, or I'm going to put in another video. Boom, boom, boom. It's going to pull up all the other videos that you've done. Or I can search videos of other channels. Not that you'd want to take them to another channel, but you have that ability. Really, really a helpful feature. So think of it like this. You're creating your video. You're trying to get people to see it, the visual thumbnail that you created. You're giving them content on the video details, right? And you have the option of putting in end screens and cards, which will allow them to go to another video that you've created if you've liked. Very, very helpful in trying to promote not just your individual video, but your channel in whole. Okay. The other nice feature, as we look on the left-hand side here, it'll give you analytics on, people that have seen the video and how many did it reach and what is your audience and what were the number of impressions. That is certainly helpful, especially if you start getting more and more traction. But the one down here is the editor. If you're doing videos, you probably want to have some type of editing system, but there is a feature on here that allows you to do some minor editing within the video. So whether you've uploaded it or not, you can actually go here and I can trim part of the video. So say I wanted to take out the front portion of the video or a certain section, you can do that. Taking it back. If I want to go back to the editor, if I want to blur something within that video, maybe I accidentally put my phone number on there, or did something that I don't want other people to see, not a problem. Face blur, it'll actually process and look for your face and blur your face. Or if you, like I said, you have something in private, maybe you did some type of video and you didn't want somebody to see the address of your particular house, you can do that. You can add audio as well. There's free audio here within YouTube. It's a limited selection, but you can actually add this. So if I click on here, it'll add it to my video. As you can see down here, I'm going to stop this right now. Hold on one second. There we go. So you have the ability to add audio on that if you want to, obviously put a lot lower if you're talking or if you just want to have some stuff over the background. The end screen, we already talked about that. You can actually put on here, subscribe or show hover card outline by, as you can see, I can actually add various things to the end screen. So at the end of it, I can have them subscribe so I can build up my subscriber list right at the very end with the end card. And then the last one, sorry about that, we're bumping around. This is just the exact same thing that we showed earlier, which is the info screen, video, playlist, channel, and link, which you can add at any point on the video. So this is very limited editing, but it does have the capability. If you wanted to do something a little bit more robust, you would have to go to the video editing service and use it on there, then upload the video. Okay. As far as managing any type of comments, you can see all the comments on a particular video. We already talked about subtitles and things like that. You can actually change and put it in various languages if you wanted to. So say you're doing a video and you wanted to have it so it was in a certain language. For example, maybe you want it in, I don't know, Serbian. And I change that. Now I can add it and it'll translate that particular video into the Serbian language, which is pretty cool. Yeah. So let's see what it does here.
Murphy's Law. It'll always come and get you. So
yep.
The first thing that you want to do,
and that'll transcribe it, and that'll actually have it in Serbian. So anyways, there you go. We're not going to be able, what I recommend is take that opportunity to do a video and then upload one and then just work on it. Go into that editing, put in the details, try the thumb, just work on one first. And then as you start to feel more and more comfortable, you can start to add those different layers of adding end cards and end screen and internal links within the video, which will help. And you'll start to get more and more familiar with it, but it's very, very easy to do. Now, the last thing that I'll leave you with we don't try to make these about 30 minutes, is now that you've got the video up and you've got your description and you've got, you know, your image, if you will, of uploaded via the thumbnail, you have different options here. Okay, you can actually see the analytics of the video. You can edit the video when you're logged in, but this is one that a lot of people don't know about. I can click on share, right? And right from here, I can actually share it to all these different social media sites. So right from your YouTube channel, I can share it to LinkedIn. I can share it to Twitter. I can share it to Facebook. I can email it out. It's very easy to promote your videos on various social media sites, okay? And then also, maybe you want them only to see a certain portion of a video. So say I wanted to see it from right here. This is the part that's the most important. I want to share this with a particular group. You click on share, and when you click on start at, and you copy that link, the video will start exactly where you are on that video when you share it with this. Pretty cool. And then the last one is, this is for all the subscribers you have the ability to send out this post and say, hey, just created a new video on tech training for real estate agents. Check it out. And this will post it, and this will go to their email. This will get popped up and it'll go to their YouTube channel. So it gets additional traction. Okay. So there you go. There's a 30-minute just scratching the surface, uploading the video, creating the details, filling in that information, creating different links and cards and directions. And it's more than just doing that. You want to think about, if I'm doing a video, I want to share last week's video or the week before's video or the series that I'm doing with folks. Because if they're watching this, most likely they're interested in the other videos that you've done similar to this. You can use YouTube in 1,000 different ways. And I always say that doing video is probably the best ROI marketing one can do. Because once you buy a little camera, a webcam, definitely invest in a good webcam. You can do hundreds of videos, and you know they don't expire. They have a lot of traction. I always say that doing a lot of print advertising ends up in the bottom of a bird cage. So this is a great way of adding to your marketing repertoire for buyers, sellers, agents, you know, your real estate business in general. Okay, so there you go. YouTube submission. If you have any questions, put them in the comment field. If you click on the link in the description, we have various classes. On Tuesday, it's all about tech training. Wednesday, we go over tools that eXp Realty has to offer. You can learn about those. Then we also have agent attraction for those that are interested in growing their team. And then on Friday, I just have a coffee meeting every Friday with any agents that want to show up. So there you go. Next Tuesday, we're actually going to have a class on Gmail templates, setting up templates within your Gmail. So if you're using Gmail Suite, you have a Gmail, I'm going to show you some pretty cool tools to use with that. So we'll see you next week, Tech Tuesday, 2 p.m. Hope you're having a great day.